All right, I've had several requests to look at today's Squardle because people thought it was interesting. So Squardle is like Wordle, but we've got 6 words and they're in a grid that overlaps. And when you guess, you're guessing for the first row and column, then the second row and column, the last row and column, etc. I've also had some suggestions to start with random words, and I've done that before, but not for a while. So I'm gonna do that again. So I've got a random word generator here. I've put in 5 letters. Tight is the first one. Okay, well that's not great because it's not too bad. The letters are good. It's just the repeated T isn't great, but I think it's okay because assuming there's a T in the grid, this will let us check a lot of the words for T's. So let's go for that. Okay, and there's no T. Okay. Of course there's not gonna be a T in the grid. All right, well, that wasn't great then. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna do another random word now for our second guess. And we got dirty. Which again has T's in there and repeats the I. It would be nice to get some different vowels. Now Y in the last word, I like doing Y in the last word. I kind of wish this was the third word though, because I like putting a Y in the bottom right corner there as a guess, but that's okay. Yep, I think this is gonna be a Y down there. We're getting a lot of blacks. That is not good. Okay. But there are a lot of I's in the grid, so I guess that's something. All right, I'm gonna do another random word, judge. Okay, at least we're getting some new, now there's no D, but at least we're getting some new vowels in there. Okay. Not a surprise that there's no J. I mean, J is a fairly unusual letter, so. We already knew there was no D. There's no E. Ooh, now that's, oh, I don't wanna hide that one. Now, interesting, so while it's bad to get a black because you're not getting letters that are in the grid, knowing there's no E's in the grid is actually pretty helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is probably a Y. I'm done using random words at this point, by the way. I'm tempted to do. Actually, let's have fun. Let's have fun with this. I'm gonna do some more random words, maybe 3 more. We get quite a few guesses. Now we don't have as many opportunities for bonus guesses as the weekly Squardle, but I'm gonna do some more random words. Why not? It'll be fun. Obese is next. Okay, well, now that I said that, of course I get a word with 2 E's and there's no E's, but okay. Maybe the second set of random words was a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna hide some of these. And yes, I know there's a setting to hide duplicates. I don't know. It helps me remember it by clicking on them to hide them, I think. So that's a lot of black letters across the top. All right, let's do another random word. Raise. Okay, raise. Now this one is a little bit better. Now, of course, we know there's no R or E or, okay, maybe it's not good. We know there's no R or E or S, but we haven't guessed an A yet, so at least we're gonna check for A's. Okay. Oh, and we got a green. All right, we got a green. Okay, that's something. All right, random word, and the last one, oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, we got urine. There's no R, no E. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, no more random words, for sure. Definitely done with random words now. Let's see. Let's hide some of these duplicates because we already know. I mean, they're all at the top of the grid, so we don't really need them anywhere else. Okay, and that makes it look a little less bad. Hiding all of those. Okay, so we've got the I here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a Y at the end. That makes sense. It doesn't have to be, but it makes sense for that to be a Y. Let's see if we can hide that one. There is a U. It's not in the first row. It's not in the last column. Oh, there's no U down here, so that could be the only U, potentially. A, now interesting, A is not before the I. And there's an A in both of these words, but not before the I, which is the most obvious place to try and put an A, right? So there is an I. Oh, okay. Look, the second row here, we have a yellow I, an orange I. This is a for sure I right there. Okay, good. And that's our I from this orange. Now there could be another I potentially, but not. I don't think that's too likely, especially with the Y being down here. Now the N. Do we know what else do we know about the N? We know there's an N in one of these 2. That's all we know, really. There's no N in the bottom row, but... Okay, so what do we want to guess? That's the question. We've done all the vowels now, which is good. I mean, you guess 6 random words, odds are you're gonna use all the vowels at some point. So, I don't know much. This could start with an I. I don't know. No, what else do we have anything else? Really, we don't really know much. We know there's an A in both of the middle row and the middle column. So we could guess something with an A here, which would, you know, also be an A up there, right? So, because this first row and column is what we're guessing, so that wouldn't be bad. Just to eliminate some spots for A's, and there's a decent chance there's an A up there because we don't have any E's. There's no O in the first row or column. There's no U in the first row or column. So there's no O, U, or E. So A is a good letter to guess. There is an I somewhere. Could do an I down here maybe. Could also be an I there. Something like train, but there's no T or R. It might be good to, well, I was gonna say it might be good to guess an N right here because we know there's an N in one of these two, and that would give us the N there. This was an N. What would be our... a G here, maybe? This could be like... oh, and we do have a G. Look at this, we have a G. So, buggy. It can't be buggy. Maybe not a B there? This could be a G, though. I like ING here. That's good. Something like aging or aping. If that was an A, I like that. There's a G somewhere in this first column. And it's not at the beginning or fourth or third. It's not first, third, or fourth, so it's either second or last. Now this could also be the G. We do have the yellow G there. This could be something like... oh, I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I was gonna say gutsy, but we don't have a T or an S. It's weird that we don't have S, E, R, or T, or H. Just super common letters that we don't have. I don't think I like a G there as well. I mean, this isn't necessarily AI, but that could be a G. I don't know. But we know there's no G in the first row, so I don't think I want to guess that yet. I like aging or ape, something ING there. I like that. Oh, but we do have a G somewhere in the first column. So, you know what? You know what might be good is again. Because we know there's an I in the first row and the first column. We think there's a good chance there's an A. We know there's a G in this first column. There's a possibility this is an N here because of the yellow N, but we might rule it out if this N tells us there's not an N above it. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, that worked out really well. Okay, so now the red N, so this could be an N right here. Interesting. So there's no I. Oh, we knew there was no I. I was looking at this yellow I and thinking there was an I in the first column. There's no I in the first column. That's okay. We got the I up here, so that doesn't matter. All right, and this is not an N. This is okay. So what else do we know? U, G. There is an N in the first column, right? And it's not at the beginning, and it's not at the end. I'm thinking fourth, which would then put what down here? Can't be a T or a D. Can't be, oh, it can't be a B. I don't know why I was thinking buggy earlier because there's no B. Well, so what's gonna go right here? P, A, N. That's interesting. We don't have a lot of good letters to put right there. All right, well, I was thinking aging, but now I'm not so sure because I know this isn't an N and I know this isn't a G because of the white and the yellow down here. So Actually, no. Let's look. Okay, here's what we need to look at. The G's over here. White G there, so this is not a G. Red, not a G. Obviously not a G. This one, there's a white G over here. That's not a G. This is a for sure G right there. So now I'm thinking not. So this is G-U. What's that gonna be? Gully? Gully maybe? With a double L? Could that be? I think that's possible. This would be, what would that be? A something, I something L? A-N-G would be good over here though. Something like clang. Clang would be good there. And C, we can't put an H. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put another A here, and this could be like axial. Ooh, now that would be good with another A. Axial, because the N here would satisfy the yellow N clue. What are we gonna have across here though, is the question. Gully, axial, clang. I like all those. Still not sure what's up here, because we don't have an H. I want to put an H after that C. Could put an L, I guess. Claim? Something like claim would be good. I'm still not sure what this middle row is gonna be. Oh, you know what? We have a white O. Where's the O gonna go? Is that the only time we've guessed an O? I think so. So... it's not gonna be A-O-I. I don't like I-O, no. I mean, this could be an O over here, like amino or amigo. I don't know if that count. That's a Spanish word, but it might work. I don't know what this is. Myope? No. Is that right? I'm not sure if that's how that's spelled. I don't think that's actually a word. I think it's myopia. So maybe not. Now this is necessarily an M. That was an O and that wasn't an M. What would this be? Yeah, I don't like an O there. O here might be good. O-Y. Yeah, I don't know how that doesn't really work with the M though. All right, well I think I'm gonna go ahead and guess axial and we'll see what happens from there. Oh, ha, it was axial but the other way. And this, what? Oh, so this is gonna be axiom, which is with the no, I think. Axiom, yeah. That's crazy. I think I've done that once before on one of these where I guessed the right word, but I was thinking of it the other direction. That's crazy. Okay, so, but this is no longer gully. This is gummy? Oh, with a double M instead of a double L? That certainly could be. Gummy. Now, this isn't necessarily an O, because we've got an O here now. We still don't know. I mean, I like M there, but milky? I mean, that's possible, right? Gummy and milky? I'm tempted to guess mummy. And the reason I'm thinking that is, well, but we already got the U. I was gonna say the G is a for sure G, and that would let me check for this M while also filling in the rest of gummy. And I can get this G when I do clang. Yeah, let's do mummy. All right, cool. So, because the thing is, I don't need to do the M in claim, and I don't need to do any of claim, really, because the CL for claim, assuming it's claim, are gonna come from the CL of clang. So I can just do clang now. Awesome, okay. And now we've got a bunch of bonus guesses and we're looking good. So now we need to do axiom, and I think it's gotta be milky. Because it's definitely an I, it's M-I-L for sure. Yeah, I think it's gotta be milky. There we go. All right, cool. Whew. So 6 random words did not get me a great start, but it was enough to get it figured out with a little bit of luck in the middle there. I mean, It's crazy that there's 2 words with AXI in the middle. Definitely unusual. So there you go. Claim, axial, gummy, clang, axiom, and milky. So interesting words today. So let me know how you did with this Squardle. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Okay, so we got a bunch of reds with house, and now we got a bunch of yellows with flyer. I don't think thonk is a word. No, it's not. Yeah, I think it's gonna be wheel. Let's guess wheel. Oh, it was a wheel. Oh. So close. All right.